Well, hello, welcome, Cancer. Sign of Cancer. Hey, friends, this reading is for the week of June 18th through the 25th, 17. If you're watching on YouTube, you're watching what we hope is as close to general life as we can get. Over at Vimeo, we're going to concentrate a little bit more, focus on love over there. And if you want a reading meant just for you, your questions, concerns, your earth sign information, reach out to me through my Weebly website or email and I'll get back to you. For the week of June 18th through the 21st, if this doesn't resonate with you at all, honestly, it gives you a taste, a little bit of a flavor of what private readings are like. That help you decide on whether or not to get yourself a private reading with me or not. Pretty much what you see is what you get. But on a more personalized level. So if you're interested in getting down to what usually comes to me through guide is generally frank and to the point discussion. And if that's what you're looking for, I'll get an invoice out to you as soon as I can. Sign of Cancer, let's look at what we've got for your general life. I think I'm still being guided to do the past, present, future for you guys. And, that's kind of a reach, but a day before, a day after, past, present, future, past being maybe 6 months, up to 6 months in the past, future maybe up to 6 months into the future. What I really like to focus on are the energies that you're probably feeling right now and what you might be looking forward to in the future. So we need a general reading. I need 9 cards, please. There we go. 2, 3, 6. Good, we've got room. I decided to raise the camera, give you guys a little bit better perspective. All right, so Cancer. Some of you are at a crossroads, maybe, at a stalemate. Usually it can be conversation, discussion, agreements, verbal. For me, that's a verbal stalemate, though. Possibly being stuck in one way of thinking. We've got the 5 of Cups, the Star, and the World. Past position, frankly, I'm going to tell you guys, past position, you've come out of a period of disappointment for whoever this is going to speak to. There was some maybe negative communication. Maybe this connection here was actually fighting. Verbal disagreements, but they were hurtful in nature. The 10 of Cups talks about a family connection. And the 5 of Wands to me is the rivalry. I can say that there's a bit of a verbal spat going on maybe within the family unit. Maybe it's husband, wife standing on 2 sides of a political issue or a family issue or an issue where religion is concerned. The Star is the wish, the hope, the desire, the healing, and the World is about cycles, ending, completing, new ones beginning. So I'm going to say at the very heart of this is some disappointment. How it connects to you in your life, Cancer, you're going to connect the dots. It may be miscommunications between your children. and maybe you've got siblings arguing amongst one another along, again, along political boundaries, boyfriends and girlfriends. There's some verbal issue going on here in a reasonably happy family unit. So we've got some infighting here. We've made up in the past, and we've started a new way of doing things as a family here. So for now, I think your infighting has come to an end. But be prepared that that situation will be heating up again too. The Seven of Wands is the reignition of that fight. It feels like at the rate of speed with this is a change in attitude. It's a change in response to one another. It almost feels like an emotionally heated situation comes about very quickly, and it spikes a fight within the family for some of you. That kind of verbal sparring, right now you can expect for that energy to start picking up. You have some overheated things. We could be talking about differences because of sports teams. When you're talking about kids, that's what they fight about. But there seems to be a disagreement that's heating up again within the home. The Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So, what we need to do here is negotiate a happy conclusion during the week. May need some interference from a wise parent, grandparent, boss, wherever this situation is heating up around you. Disagreements from the past look like they were healed. Issues from the past are coming back to haunt some of you. For some of you, it talks about, I think, really being the healer in whatever the situation is, and stepping in almost as if to say, I'm here to save the situation and create a balance for whoever this is. It can be connected to money and work. It can be a deeply rooted home situation. It can be a situation connected to the family. That cycle, these cycles in your life, for some of you, they're not only karma, but they're actually being asked to heal of themselves so that you can move on. Some of us are passing through serious karmic endings right now, and we're looking forward at the beginnings. And what we're doing now is clearing it out. Clear out the hostilities wherever they are in your life. Clear out the negative communications and the arguments with other people, family members, the infighting at work, between friends. We're kind of being asked to clean our plates so that we can start new cycles again. And for some of us, these cycles are really focused around the things that we're desiring out of life. The things that have been lacking in our life are the things that we're being asked to add stability around. And let's see, I've got clarifiers here. I really kind of want to look at this Five of Cups and see what, and it's here with the Five of Wands. And so we're kind of dealing with conflicts on several levels here. And it does feel like it's focused around, for a lot of you, a home situation, something maybe even connected to the children. And we have a healing energy here too. And Michael just said I should say something, but I'm not going to. We're behaving ourselves, Michael. Yeah, for some of you, this is more deeply rooted in your personal relationship, your physical relationship with your partner, and looking for a harmony in that situation. Now, in that case, I will move the Five of Cups over to Cancer and your personal life. Let's see what we've got here. Clarifier on the Five of Cups. The Four of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress. I really think that I have to wonder if we've got two people in their committed to their own lives, and the family just sort of seems to be falling away because of disagreements. There's disconnections. Father doesn't like the son-in-law or whatever and falls away, and the mother is turned against. I think the conflict here feels like disconnection. It feels like disconnection to me. And I think what we've got here is a reality check for some Cancer. That the people that have fallen away from your life have picked up and moved on. Whether it's father, son, sister, brother, mother, daughter, whatever it is. The connections that have broken away are moving on. Some of those connections are now establishing homes and families of their own. I think the message for some of you here is that message. It's almost like a spiritual message being handed to you, that someone wants you to know that they're doing well. Even though they feel they can't physically reach out to you, it feels like there's a break in a relationship. Two people that just don't communicate because of infighting. There's disappointment, and there's someone there who's just cut off communication. Possibly in a family. It's not going to affect everybody like this. It's going to come to some people like this. But that break in the family, and some of you, it's been as long as, God, years. Some of you, 21 years. For some of you, this separation. There's the message coming through. I don't see that person reaching out, and if they do, they will do it with hesitancy, or they will be stopped before they do. But I think the message here is they want you to know that they are doing well. I usually don't get these messages in such public readings, but for someone, you're being told that even though that person cannot reach out to you, they want you to know they're doing well. So, that's what we have got for Cancer. I'm going to take this information, move it on over to your love reading over at Vimeo. If you want another look at that, you can reach out to me. Otherwise, in this situation, I don't see it moving forward on whatever the separation was for you, Cancer. But I don't know if a visit or a communication might not be met with some hostility, or maybe you to them. It may be the path to mending the situation, although I can't be sure. The lost communication can have promise. It can have happiness. There can be a sense of balance again in the situation. But the free will is really at play for some of you. And you have the choice as to whether or not you can heal the situation. Now we're going to go over to Vimeo channel and see if this might just be a love situation for some of you. It could be a family broken apart. If you need to contact me, my website, email information is here. Also, now Vimeo, you can find me there, your love reading, and thank you, Cancer. Be well, and peace.